the unenviable task of trying to explain it to us. Good morning, Mary Alice Parks, ABC News correspondent in Washington, D.C.
Good morning. Unenviable? Wow.
Well, I've been watching this, and I don't quite understand what the fight is.
I think that's actually a really good way of putting it. I think if the government does, in fact, shut down tonight, it could be remembered as the shutdown that never should have been. Because when you look at the issues at hand, military spending, a long-term fix for these dreamers, these DACA recipients, and children's health insurance, these are three issues that have huge, wide-ranging, bipartisan support. So it's unclear why any one of these is really stopping things up.
All right, so the Democrats are blaming Republicans. Republicans are blaming Democrats. First, let's pick on the Republicans. Why are 6 senators threatening not to vote for this bill that passed the House yesterday?
Right, so the bill doesn't include a fix for those dreamers. It doesn't address the immigration issue. And so you have a number of Democrats saying we were promised that we were going to address this issue in the new year. The president had said he was open to finding a long-term solution for these dreamers. So you have Democrats really digging in and pointing the blame back at Republicans, saying that this just isn't an answer. And you also have, frankly, some Republicans pointing fingers, too. They wanted to fix on immigration and some of these issues, and they don't like that the House passed such a short-term bill. It's just a month. It's kind of kicking the can down the road.
So, but 6 Republicans in the Senate have said they're not going to vote for this. So Republicans need Democrats to pass this.
Right. The Republicans need Republicans and Democrats. I mean, they need 60 votes. So you would need all of the Republicans plus a fair number of Democrats or a lot of Democrats. So right now the math is really tricky for them.
But am I right when I hear that 6 Republicans are planning not to vote on this?
That number is just, they have different reasons. So some of those are joining Democrats or in the fight for dreamers, or saying that they're not going to vote for something that doesn't include a fix for immigration. That's sort of Jeff Flake, Lindsey Graham, some of these senators that have worked closely on trying to find a solution for those dreamers. There are other Republicans in that group that say they just don't like that this is such a short-term deal. It's not a way to fund the government. It's not good practice or good governance to only give the government a month of funding and have to be right back here having this debate, bringing things to the brink again in just a month.
How much of all this has to do with that meeting where Donald Trump held the kumbaya, I'll sign anything, and then he rejected that bipartisan deal, and then the whole bad word came out over Haitians and Norway and all that stuff? How much of that toxic atmosphere is now affecting this final vote?
Oh, I think it's affecting it hugely. I think you're exactly right. Democrats felt like they didn't have someone on the other side negotiating in good faith. Here, like you said, the White House and the president first saying that he'll sign whatever he's sent, and then a few days later is using sort of language that was offensive to so many, and also basically refusing to sign the one deal that was presented, the deal that the bipartisan team thought checked all the boxes. It was interesting to listen just in the last few days, Republican leader Mitch McConnell admit that they are really frustrated and don't know how to go forward because they're just getting mixed signals from this White House. And they need to know what the president wants and what the president wants to sign.
I understand Mary Alice Parks. I still don't understand why the government's going to shut down. ABC News correspondent in Washington. Mary Alice Parks, have a good day. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.